Good evening and welcome to the first show of 2023. I was only going to say 2033, then I am so getting ahead of myself. I hope everybody has had a lovely Christmas and New Year's period and had a safe one at that, making lots of beautiful memories with family and even taking some time out to nurture yourself, which this year is all going to be focused on us moving forward. So we can see a few people coming in. So, hi, Belinda. How you going, honey? I am doing quite well, reasonably. And yourself, hun. And we have the Sandy here as well saying hi. So, those watching, I can see there's a few people coming in through different outlets. Say hi in the comments. Let me know that you can see and hear me fine. And I would love to talk today about hey Mia, how you going, honey? About what your focus is going to be for 2023. So it's time to focus on the future and the direction that we are heading rather than focusing on the past and what we've been through, the journey that we've traveled. Hopefully, a lot of you were able to do some reflection in the lead up to New Year's Eve or New Year's Day in the journey that you have travelled and the lessons that we have learnt as well. So we also have Mans here as well. Honey, honey, I hope I said that right. And Angela is here as well. Happy New Year to you and your family too. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. We have Diane here as well. Evening, good Wednesday evening, Leanne, and everyone here. Lovely to see you, and I hope you are all doing reasonably well. The energy has been really interesting this year, and I was only just saying today to a client that it seems like last year started off as a really good new year and then excuse my French, went to shit. And well, I wouldn't say it went to shit. We were just very well challenged in so many different ways for so many different people. This year seems to have started off energy wise as quite a rough year so far, but I do feel it is a lot of purging and stuff going on. So let me know how your new year has started off in the comments. Have you got off to a good start? Are things flowing? Or are you finding yourself feeling very tested? Some people are reporting of feeling very emotional as well, and the body effects as well. I know I'm feeling it body wise this last couple of days. And my body is certainly reacting to a lot going on at the moment. So, Diane, we read Diane's. Nicole, Happy New Year to you too, honey. We will get to cards very shortly. And Louise is here. Hey, honey. It's actually good to see some new names coming in as well. So, there's some names there that I don't recognize or haven't seen that have caught my attention. But please, if you are new to the channel, do go to Leanne Winston Psychic Medium and hit the follow button as well. If you're watching on My Time TV, do hit that button, the follow button as well. Louise says, awful, I lost my dog 3 weeks ago, so lost at the moment. Honey, my heart goes out to you. And I actually feel great peace, but I feel your sadness, but peace from your beautiful dog as well. So I want to say that energy is very much with you. Okay, and you feel like, hey Kate, how you going? Bernie is here. Love a reading, please. Have slots of I think it's supposed to be lots of problems. All right, we will get to readings very shortly. And I do want to say those people that do want a reading, please ask a direct question. Or if you would like a card, I am using my Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards tonight. If you would like to purchase yourself a deck of these cards, please do go to our website, innersoulguidance.com.au, and you can purchase yourself some there, or you can go to my website, leannewinston.com, and look across the top for Inner Soul, and we can certainly send you a deck of those. Now, we don't have a great deal of decks left. We are going to have to do a second run of those as soon as the printer is back from Christmas break. So if you do want a deck, please get in fast so um, you don't run the thing of missing out or having to wait while they are being printed. Belinda says just a bit of family drama, hopefully settling down. I feel like everybody's feeling it at the moment. There's so much going on. Angela says she's lost her dog as well. Well, honey, my heart goes out to you as well. Mars says, I just got back from Goa, and I had to find the fun in me again. Do you have any suggestions? And I will talk more about that very shortly because it is about bringing the fun back into your life. It is about bringing that focus back to us as well. All right, so we'll cover that in a moment. Cheryl says, hi, hey, honey. Katie says, will he come back? I got a yes with that, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, do you want him back? Because things aren't going to change, is the reference again. Louise says, yes, would love a card, please. Certainly, we will get to them as well. Hi, Darlene from Edmonton in Canada. Wonderful. Let me know, honey, in the comments. You guys still got snow over there. Last I seen on the news, and it has been a little while since I caught up with overseas stuff, you guys were getting hammered with snow, if I remember correctly. Cheryl says, can I feel a man looking over me? Can you feel a man? I got a yes with that, and I do feel like it's more of a senior role in that way. Okay, Michaela, hey gorgeous, how you going? Hello, lovely thing. Thank you for coming back, card. I will get to cards very shortly. I sat there today going, oh, do I just want one more week or not? As like a lot of you wouldn't be aware, because like I said, there's lots of new names here today, and last year was a very hectic year, and I certainly have been feeling very burnt out. And I think it's not just me, I think it's a lot of people. So I decided to take the time over Christmas and just nurture myself and recharge my batteries. And every time I seem to feel like I have done that, something will trigger my chronic pain off. And it's I feel like I've taken a massive step back. So yeah, it's going to be a journey, I'm sure. Belinda said would love a card. Yeah. Okay, we will get to messages. Darlene saying yes, lots of snow. Oh my god, I am so jealous, but I think if I was stuck in it all the time, it might be a different story. Now, also, I want to say a big shout out to all those that are being affected by the River Murray flooding at the moment. My heart goes out to you, and I do hope you are staying safe and looking after yourselves as well. Sherry says, shared the love. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. Mia says, I lost my sister in 2012, and I'm wondering if you can see anything from her. I keep getting a look at the stars, honey, so I don't know if the night sky reminds you of her or there's a connection with the stars between you and her. But just quickly reading that, I got, look at the stars. I feel the connection through the stars. Michaela says, so good to put, but understand the exhaustion. Yeah, it is. It's a really weird fatigue, burnt out sort of feeling, but and it's funny because I've never felt like this before. Ruthie says, could a card pull? Yes, I will certainly come back to cards. Kim says, hi. Hey, Kim. Oh, it's lovely to see some lovely new people joining in, as well as some of the beautiful souls that have been following me for quite a long time. Nellie says, do you see anything happening for me? I hear there's pregnancy news around you, honey. I feel like I've got the new beginning, the new birth. Okay. Helen says anything. We will get to that very shortly. I'm just quickly going hi. I want to say hi to everyone. Can I ask for a message from my loved one in spirit? Okay, we will get to that. Just be patient, guys. I will get to it. We are going to be here for around an hour tonight. Angela says, wondering if the bee that keeps yeah, I get a yes without even finishing that question. Wondering if the bee that keeps coming into our house is it my dad since he's passed in November 2010. I got a very strong yes, honey. So I do feel you are getting messages through the bee. Also, honey, Google the spiritual meaning of a bee and see how that resonates with you as well. Okay. Um, all right. If Belinda wants a rest. The stupid, I so get where you're coming from. And the stupid thing is, I have done a fair bit of that today. I did have a client and I did have a bit of a sleep and different stuff. And I kind after tea, I kind of felt like, oh, I feel like I've got energy. And I wanted, my husband said to me, he was going out to mow the front yard. And I went, oh, I'll grab the whippersnapper and I'll come out and I'll help you. And that way it wouldn't take as long. And my arms are just burning and so heavy for something that is so light. So it really is ridiculous in the way my body is reacting at the moment to everything going on. Ruthie, so I will keep resting, honey. We'll have a bit of a restful day tomorrow. Whereabout are you? I'm in the Adelaide Hills of South Australia, honey, in Mount Barker. So, if anybody does want to make a booking with me, please do check out my website, leannewinston.com. And if you want to book a reading with me, go to leannewinston.com/services, and you will find all the details and pricing and my availability there as well. So, thank you, Ruthie. Carrie Ann says, hi, Leanne. I hope you and the family are well. We're doing okay. Thank you, honey. Angela, thank you. I will Google it about the bee. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see when it comes up. I have looked it up in the past, but for some reason, off the top of my head, my brain's like fog at the moment. I just can't remember what it is. Hey, Jeanette, how you going, honey? Are your things going to work out in the next months coming in our favor? I got a very strong yes with that, honey, but I also feel like you need to be patient with that. Ruthie's coming from London in England. Wonderful. How's the weather over there, hun? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's jump in. Like I said, for those, we'll go there. For those that would like a mediumship reading, please ask a direct question so I can make that connection quicker and get through more of you. Those that would like a card, please hashtag a card and I will pull you a card from our Inner Soul Guidance deck. And like I said, if you want to get a deck of these, we have limited decks left at the moment until we go back to republishing as soon as things settle down after Christmas. So do get in fast. And through my website, leannewinston.com, you will find the Inner Soul Guidance link up high. Somebody just flicked me in the ear with a cord. That's interesting. Spirit is trying to get my attention. So okay, let me go. I was there. Oh my God, I tell you, we got a few people. Ruthie's saying weather is rainy there. Beautiful. Hey, Tina is here as well, and we will get to those messages. As I said, if you'd like a direct spirit message, please do ask a direct question. Otherwise, I'll pull you a card. If it's not direct enough, I will just pull you a card as well. The other thing I do ask people to do is to hit the share button, help me spread the love, invite your friends and family to join in as well, because you never know who's going to take something out of this that may help them moving forward in their life as well with that. Okay. I also just want to remind people, and I did mention it before about bringing the joy, the fun back into your life. This year is about choosing us. Okay. So give yourself the permission to choose you, to have that happiness, that balance, those things that your heart, your soul desire, and to sit in your passions this year. When you're focusing on you and staying in that heart space, things will flow the way they need to. It's when we get too much in our head and we overthink things that things become more about the ego, and the blockages, the fears will come up as well with that side of it. Okay. All right. I kind of feel like I've got something tickling me. I don't know if it's because I was using the whippersnipper, or if I think it's more spirit trying to get my attention as well with that. All right. The other thing I haven't mentioned tonight is the membership. If you would like to look at my yearly membership, go to leannewinston.com/become/a/member. I do have 2 different levels of memberships there. With those, you can either pay a once-off fee for the year, or you can pay monthly installments, and you get I think there's about $6,000 worth that you get in the top membership, the inner circle. In the mini membership, you get a quarter of what you would in the big one, sort of thing with that side of it. All right, let's go, and I'm just going to go where spirit draws me. Okay, Nicole's caught my attention, please, with a card. All right, this is going to be fun with my arms burning. Okay, I'm just going to take what comes out in my very uncoordinated way of shuffling. All right, honey. So the dagger is the card that has come out for you, and it's very much about standing in your courage. Look at I actually feel you need to cut some cords around you, honey. So whether it's past energies that are no longer serving a purpose in your life, but I also get the reference to the courage, the protection. Let me read it. It says, courage and protection surrounds you. Sorry, I just dropped it. Break free from the negative cycles and release the unwanted attachments. So as I was saying, cut the cord. So for those people that no longer serve a purpose, those that are negative in your life, do set your boundaries with them. And when you do that, you're going to find that you will draw the like-mindedness people to you and bring that balance back into your life as well at the same time. So there we go, honey. I hope that resonates with you, and wish you all the best with that. Bernie, love a reading, please. Have lots of problems. Okay. Now, honey, I get the reference to to just give me one moment while I grab them. Oh, I will look at what just fell out in a second. But I get the reference to, for you, honey, it's about focusing on what is really important. Now, with a lot going on, I kind of feel some of it you've been pulled into other people's drama, other people's energies that don't serve a purpose in your life. So I get the reference to it's really important to reflect on everything that's going on. Look at the bigger lessons in all this, okay? Sometimes we need to walk away from things. Sometimes we need to decide it's not you that gets, like, it's not, how do I say this? It's not for you to get pulled into other people's drama, other people's, I want to say crap, because some of it does feel like it is being demonstrated by ego is probably a good way of putting it. So to me, I want to say separate, look at each individual thing that's going on. Look at how you need to put yourself first and how you need to set boundaries as well. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Now the cards that came out, interesting, is the feather. Okay. The feather says your connection to spiritual realm is strong. Know you're never alone, and you will receive the guided messages from above. So look for the signs, honey. Trust your intuition with that as well. And the other one was the tree. Now, this is very much about setting a good foundation. Reconnect with Mother Earth, okay? Reconnect with Mother Earth. Grounding brings balance. Take the time out to restore your energy. So that works well with what I was saying in the way of looking at what's, serves a purpose in your life and what doesn't, let it go. But ground yourself. Bring that focus back into you. And when you align yourself in that energy, It will flow is the reference I get. Sorry, I've got this shitty pain up my arm all of a sudden. Okay. All right. So, Benny, I wish you all the very best there as well. Um, yeah, so Belinda said family drama there. And really, guys, I want you to think about with all this stuff that's going on, do we want to be pulled into it? And I think that's actually a good message for me as well. Do I want to respond to the heightened energy, or do I want to sit back and just let it take its course and not? I want to say not get pulled into people's games at the moment, because I feel there's a lot of restless energies around that are coming to the forefront to stir the pot. Is it about, is the universe testing us to see how we react? Do we get pulled back into old ways, old structures, old reactions? Or do we just stop, breathe, and plan how we are going to move forward, how we are going to react? All right. So Louise would love a card. Do you know what? Just because of the way my arms are, I'm just going to cut the deck and pull a card out. So the owl, honey, is the card that I got for you. Be observant. It is time to see things more clearly. Draw on your feminine energy. So when I say look at the bigger picture of what is going on around you at the moment, look at how things are playing out. What is triggering things in the background on that higher level? But just be very observant. Be wise in the way that you make decisions and the way you react as well to those things at the moment. All right. So that's for you, Louise. Thank you for asking. Um, Cheryl, yes, I get a older gentleman around you. I kind of feel like he connects through your dreams with yourself, but all of a sudden I felt like I was blowing smoke. So I don't know if he was a smoker or if there was a reference in your family to the old wooden pipe. All right, I actually feel like I've got the old wooden pipe sort of smell with it in that sense. So I don't feel he necessarily smoked a wooden pipe, but I get the reference to the handing down in the family with the wooden pipe. All right, so much love to you, honey. Actually, Cheryl, what would the number 7 mean to you? I get look at the number 7. So the 7th of the month, either looking at the 7th of the month, July, or the patterns in the 7. Okay. Michaela, honey, how are you? Let me, I'll just turn this deck upside down. All right. So the card I have pulled for you, honey, is the crown. It's time to draw on that inner strength. Stand in your power. All right. The card says, draw in your inner power. A change of luck is coming your way. Reap the rewards. So also I get be open for those rewards. All right. Give yourself the permission to take on that energy. All right. So that is for you, my love. All right. Ruthie, you have just asked a general question, honey. I'm going to pull you a card, and the card that I have pulled for you is the bow and the arrow. Okay, you are on the right. You are right where you need to be. Your direction is clear. You're on target. All right. So, as much as I feel you're feeling a little bit frustrated, things aren't moving as quickly as you would like them to. Please know, go with the flow, be patient. Those 2 words I hate, be patient, and just allow things to take its course, and it will happen. All right. So, wishing you all the best. Hey, Deborah, how you going, honey? A card for you. Certainly. I want to call you my love. And that's the second time I have actually said that. So I don't know who has a loved one in spirit that would call him my love. All right. Okay. The boat. All right. So look at the direction you're heading. A time of change. Changes. English would help me. A time of change encounters new journeys and explorations coming your way. You are heading in the right direction. So look at those opportunities, those changes that are coming up, and just take it. I want to say go with the sail, go with the wind, so to speak, with that. Okay. So that is for you, honey. All right. Belinda, did I do one for you? I don't think I have. No. All right, so I'm just cutting the deck. Like I said, I don't think I can shuffle very well tonight. The dream catcher has come up for you, all right, and it's very much about plan new goals, make time to follow your dreams. So this is a great card also to bring that focus back into you. Look at the bigger picture of what it is that you want to achieve, what it is that you've put on hold for a long time as well. All right. It will, when you're focused, it will all flow really naturally, is the reference I get. Okay. So wishing you all the best there too. Helen, okay, honey, you've got a lot of changes going on around you, is the reference I get, but you have asked a really open-ended question. And like if you've only just come in, and for those that have, I'm asking people to ask a direct question if they want a mediumship question, like connecting with somebody that has passed over, or if you're after guidance, I'm just going to pull you a card. All right. So, like I said, I've got lots of changes going on around you, but you've pulled the star card. So, look to the stars. It's time to manifest, visualize what you want, plan and set your goals. So take this time to really focus in on what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and what your heart desires, is the reference I get, and manifest that stuff. It will happen. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Mia, I think I answered that for you. Yes, I did. Michaela says, so, I think, Yanni, I think I did read that. Ruthie, I did pull a card for you already by memory. Hey, Kim. I think I did say hi to Kim too. Natalie, do you see anything happening for me? All right. I actually feel you need to make things happen, honey. So to me, it's more about taking control, having that clear picture, that direction that you want to head in, and staying focused. Now, this is a really good thing for everybody. When you're trying to achieve your goals, your dreams, your passions, all that sort of stuff that comes in under that banner, stay crystal clear in what you want. So when you put something out to them, to the universe to manifest, it really truly does need to be crystal clear, because if you put a mixed emotions, not sure 100% what you want, you hum you ha about things, you will find that that energy is what you're going to draw. You will bring that unsettled energy in. So if you can stay very clear and focused on putting that regular clarity out, that picture out to the universe, it will deliver. Okay. It might not happen straight away, but it will happen. All right. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I was picking up on baby energy around you, honey. Okay. Okay. Not sure if I've done one for you, Sherry. I don't think I have, honey. I'm just going to, like, you've asked a general question as well. So I'm just going to pull you a card, and the card I have pulled is the Path card. All right. The path is not always easy. Believe in the journey. All right. So take things as they come. I kind of want to say, don't stick your head in the sand. Make sure you have that clear vision of everything that is going on, and deal with things as they come up. You are on the right path. You are heading in the right direction. It's just going to take a little bit longer than what you were hoping, is the reference I get there. All right. So wishing you all the best as well. Diane says, can I ask for a message from my loved ones in spirit tonight, please? And thank you. All right, honey, I feel like I've got a sister-like energy. So if this isn't a sister that has passed over here in this lifetime, I feel she is very much like a sister connection to you. So you may have been best friends. I actually feel like I want to say when I say best friends, it feels like a sister from another mother type of thing, reference in that way. Okay. I do feel here one moment gone, the next pass really suddenly, but there was a lot going on. And I get the reference to a lot of unanswered questions still as well. Things will flow this year for you, is the reference I get, but you do need to bring the focus back onto you. Spirit's just making reference to you being very good at focusing on everybody else. At what stage do you choose you? All right. So I want to say you really need to look at what's been going on, and you need to give yourself permission to put you first and realize this has to be your year. Okay. So I see wonderful things happening this year. You just got to be patient. I hate those words. All right. Angela, I'm wondering if the B, yes, 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 we got that. Okay, we've done that. Lots of rest. Okay. I'm just skipping past some of these because some of these people I have already done. And please try not to keep asking multiple times as well. Carrie and Honey. Yes, thank you. I did say do that one. Angela, thanks, Leanne. You're going to Google it. Beautiful. Jeanette, I'm done. Ruthie, wow, I'm okay in London. That's right. I did see that. Hey, gorgeous Nat. Evening, Leanne. I hope you are well. Hi to Tara. Thank you, honey. I'd love a card for my birthday if doing cards, certainly. And I want to say a big, big happy birthday to you, honey. I promise I will save all your eardrums and I won't sing, but I feel like somebody in spirit would sing to you, honey. Like would rig up and sing or would just break out into song with that side of it. So please know that energy is coming in. Now, the card I have pulled for you, and I laugh because I know you've got a lot going on around you at the moment, is reminding you to breathe. And as you know, the card says release what no longer serves you. Find your inner energy and that balance. All right. So I know, like I said, I know you've got a lot going on around you and things have been very hectic. Just remember to take time out to take a breath. But I also want to say when you're doing that, give the gratitude for what you have already achieved. And when you sit in that gratitude, watch how everything else follows as well. Because when you're going to ground yourself, you're going to align yourself, you're going to move that stuck, stale energy. All right. And breathe into 2023 is the reference I get. Okay. Helen, I got a yes with that. Things will go okay. All right. I think I might have answered that for you before. Belinda. Okay. Nat, you have to keep me updated, honey, on how things are panning out as they happen. Okay. The judgment card. All right. I want to, okay. Let me back up a sec. Now, before I go into this card, Leanne, now I don't actually feel this is direct. This what is coming up for me is very much aimed at you. Let me do your card first. All right. So the judgment card is you don't know the path others have walked. What's your motives and no judgment required. Now, this can be a card that can be an internal card as well. So you may be putting a lot of pressure on yourself, a lot of expectations. All right. Or you could be very much judgmental yourself, or you have a lot of judgment around you in that way. Now, I was only having a conversation the last couple of days with somebody about how many judgmental people are surfacing at the moment. All right. People that are highly opinionated about things that don't have anything to do with them, things that, you know, they've got no need to be involved in. All right. It doesn't serve a purpose for people to make judgment on others because, like the card says, we don't always know the pathway they have walked. But I'm finding in what I'm noticing, some of those judgmental people are coming out of ego. So there has been a bit of a shift in that lately as well. All right. So that's just something that Spirit is bringing to my attention just recently, and by picking that card, Belinda, for you, it's kind of like it triggered that in me, that conversation and my frustration with that at the moment. Okay. I like to think I'm not a very judgmental person. I believe everybody goes through things and are a certain way for a certain reason, and what that is can be very different to each and every one of us, sort of thing. So I take it as it comes. I guess doing this work, you learn how not to be a judgmental person because you hear and see so much as well. Okay, everybody is different. All right, Tina. Okay, any spirit messages from husband or loved ones, please? Oh, okay. Why would I have a lot of body pain with your husband, honey? Okay, like I said, I've got a lot of my own pain at the moment, but this does feel differently. I'm very much around the back, the upper shoulder area, sort of thing, and I kind of feel like I need to stretch out straight with him. I, I get English. Did he have trouble putting words together at times? It's like my head is going a million miles faster than what my mouth is. I just feel like he's very much a quick thinker. I get what I was trying to say is I get a beautiful smile from him, and I get his hand on he's got his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself as well. He wants to acknowledge your strengths since his leaving. So that's his way of letting you know he does see that, and he appreciates the way that you've handled things moving forward. I keep feeling like I've got some music that keeps catching your attention at times, or you'll hear that in the distance, but your thoughts, memories will go to him. So that is very much him letting you know that he is still very much around you, honey. All right, so sending much love. Angela, do you think money wise home things will improve this month? February. Yeah, I want to go more February. I feel January needs to sort itself out. And believe me, I'm sure a lot of people feel it at this time of year as well. Now, also, just a reminder for people, remember to see the money coming in. Don't focus on the lack of not having it, because that's what you just draw in as well. I'm a big believer positive brings more positive, negative will accumulate the negative as well. So if you can focus on seeing your bank account having a nice big fat juicy amount in it, your bills being paid, or whatever it is that you want, you will draw that money in. I quite often say money will flow to me with great ease, excuse me, as part of one of my things that I like, a little mantras that I do as well. All right, so hopefully that helps. And Jeanette says, my uncle died yesterday. Oh, honey, my heart goes out to you and your family. Just wondering if he's okay in the spirit world. Yes, my heart is burning all of a sudden in saying that. And I do feel he was tired. He was ready to go. I get I want to say 3 ladies there with him to help him over. So whether there were siblings, a partner, I just get the reference to I see 3 smiley ladies with him to help him through that journey. Okay, so like I said, my heart goes out to you all. Bobby, hey Leanne, can I have a reading, please? All right, Bobby, you've asked a general question, so I'm pulling you a card. And the card I have pulled you is the bow and arrow. So know that you're right on track at the moment. You're right where you need to be. The card says you're right where you need to be. Your direction is clear. You're on target. So keep moving forward. I actually with you need to feel like I need to say one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. Keep that motion going. All right. Okay. Ruthie, I think I've done one for you. Yes, I think you asked for a card before, so I will double back if I have time on those double up questions. Do you see anything with my health? Okay, all right, honey. Oh, all of a sudden I got pressure to my head when you asked that. Okay. I get aches and pains with you, and I do feel like I'm looking in shoulder blade, upper back area with that. So whether I actually feel this is more muscular, and I get the reference to I need to look at posture with that side of it. I get an acidy burn in my stomach with you as well. When it comes to your, okay, let me start again. When it comes to health, I am not trained in medical in any way. So Spirit gives me stuff on it. They can give me warning bells where things are urgent and it's like, okay, get it checked out now type of thing. Otherwise, it's more about maintaining it. I kind of feel like you need to focus more, honey, on maintaining your health, but I also get the reference to letting go of stress out of your life as well. So, what we hold on to in our aura energetically, eventually our body goes, enough is enough. I can't. Sorry, guys. I can't keep holding that energy and we'll turn it into the physical stuff. Okay. So I'm not getting warning bells, but I do feel there's little things that need changing. The burning sensation I keep getting is around stress, but I would also be looking at high acid foods as well in your diet and removing them. All right. So sending you all the best with that. Hey, Nat, how you going? Hey, Leanne, my son comes. Will my son come home? Thanks so much. I got a yes with that, a very strong yes. All right. Just going to take a little bit longer than what you're expecting or hoping for. All right. So, Carrie Ann, I've been getting these feelings like someone's sitting on my bed at night. It's happened twice this year. Wow. It's close together. Wondering if a loved one that's passed is trying to communicate with me. I feel love, not scared. Beautiful. All right. And sometimes they do, it's just a matter of letting them, let me start again, tongue tied majorly then. It's just a matter of letting him know that you know they're there. Okay. So whether you speak it out loud, like in a normal talking voice, or you do it through your thought process and just let them know that you know they're there and ask them what do they want. I always say trust what you feel, think, see, you hear, you know. Okay. Um, because that's how they're going to communicate back with you. Sometimes, and that very first thought is that connection with spirit. It's your monkey mind that comes in and then questions, did I want to think that? So on, so on. Okay. All right. So I do get an older gentleman coming through with that. I do feel he is more guidance, a protector for you as well. But I also feel that there's somebody coming up with some health issues that he is preparing you for with that. Okay. Now I'm not getting warning bells, but I do feel like it is going to take the focus around that. And I do feel like I am more with a female energy with that side of it. All right. Unfortunately, we're only 40 minutes into the show and we already have a scammer there asking people to inbox them privately. Please, if you're getting it, click on the buttons on and I will remove it after the show. My lovely helper, Roz, is still in New Zealand until I think she flies back tomorrow. So she normally is monitoring this as well. So please don't reply to that person. Once you open up that communication, they offer you a free reading, but they will ask you for credit card details and they will take bits and pieces out of your bank account. And like I always say, if they are a true reader, they are not a very good reader. Their ethics suck because they've got to jump on other people's shows to find people to pull in. So that person needs to get their own audience. Okay, I will leave it at that. I was very tame in it. Last 12 odd months has been really bad on Facebook with scammers and people like that have very low standards of ethics in that way. And unfortunately, so many people last year did get taken for a ride by inboxing people back like that. All right. Broom, if my mum was here in the background, she would have told him to piss off nicely. All right. So, Belinda, sorry, honey, I didn't click up. Belinda. There we go. Sorry, I actually clicked on the scammers thing. I was trying to stop it before it came up. The broom. This is very much, honey, about making room, clearing out the closet, get rid of the dust energetically, physically, emotionally is the reference I get. So the card says clear out the clutter, make way to receive your blessings. All right. So make room for what is to come. Okay. So Bobby, Hannah, I have done you. Nicole says, yes, it does. Thank you. You are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Okay, Jessica, I don't think I have done you, and you have asked a general question, honey. All right, so I'm going to pull you a card. So the card that I have pulled is footsteps. Now, I want to say, look at your actions that are at play at the moment. Look at what you want to be reflecting back on and knowing for. Okay, so I just sort of feel like now is a great time to take a moment out, take a deep breath, and think about the direction that you are heading and lock that direction in. The card says actions have consequences. Be conscious of the imprint you leave behind. All right. So now's a good time just to slow down, take a breath, think about how you're going to look back on this in 12 months. Okay. Okay. Um, okay, Helen, I've done you, honey. Tina, I did you, honey, for your husband, your beautiful husband. Mars says, thank you, Leanne. I worry so much. I've lost myself and need to find myself again. And that is a really good point, honey, because so many of us feel we get so out of whack. We become something that somebody else wants us to be, or to please others, and we do lose sight of who we are. And I kind of feel like over the last few months, I've done that myself a little bit with everything that went on in our life last year, and it is really important to choose you. All right, bring that focus back into us. Go back to the basics. Ground yourself, do the breath work. Even like for me, I find sitting in my massage chair, having a 15-minute massage. The last couple of times I've put some relaxation music through the chair and just breathing, relaxing, and, molding back into the chair and just allowing myself to clear my mind and bring that center, that energetic center back in, can be so rewarding when you do that as well. So even if it means take 5-10 minutes a day out, do some meditation or breath work if meditation isn't your thing. Nice, slow, deep breaths, expand your aura, bring that balance back in, and bring joy back into your life as well, honey. All right. Winfred says, love it. Thank you, hun. Thank you for your comment. Lee, hi, sweetheart. Would love a card, please, sweetheart. Of course. Okay, so the fish hasn't been out for a while. I am not shuffling tonight. Oh, excuse me. Let me drown that for a second. I'm going to explain that. All right, I'm not shuffling tonight. My arms are burning me after the whippersnapper. Before I show you the card, honey, the throat chakra sits here. And with your energy, all of a sudden my throat chakra felt very blocked, very dry. So you may find you get that dry feeling or that sort of lump in the throat at times. The throat chakra is very much based around communication. So when it gets blocked, we're not being able to say what we need to say, or we're not being heard in the way we need to. Okay. So if you're speaking up and you're not being heard, stamp your foot, make noise, make sure you get their attention. All right. If you can't say that stuff and you can't move it, write it down. Pen to paper is a great release to let things go. But I just get the reference to there's stuff going on at the moment where that throat chakra is very blocked, or you're not being able to say what you need to be. So the fish is the card that has come out for you, honey. It says find your inspiration, creativity, and growth. All right. So bring that focus back into you rather than focusing on everybody else. All right. I think that's a great message for everybody. Bring that focus back into you. Choose you. Give yourself the permission to do you. Okay. All right. Louise says, thank you, Leanne. It's very wise advice. You are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure, and I hope I can help. Sakura, sorry, honey, if I have said your name wrong. I'm curious to say something to do about someone with me. I know some people can do this. I have, but just curious since I don't know, or have I met you? I'm not too sure, honey. I have met so many people over the last 15 odd years doing this, or something interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull you a card, honey, though, if you don't mind. I know you didn't ask a direct question. It's more curiosity with that. Yes, everybody has intuition. Yes, we can train our intuition to do what I do. Some people choose to block it out, and others will choose to, well, for me, it wasn't a choice. I just got told. Spirit pushed and pushed and pushed until I started listening. Okay. So, honey, the butterfly has come out for you. Now, this is about looking for the signs. Look for the signs of confirmation from above. Your loved ones are around you. So, ask them for the signs. If you need advice, or need some direction, ask for a sign and spirit will guide you in the way that you need to be guided. All right. You were obviously drawn to my page for, pardon me, for a reason, this live. The other thing you get yourself is a deck of cards and ask a question and pull yourself a card for guidance as well. Okay. I get you're a very curious person. You like to ask the questions as well. Okay. Donna says, "Hi, Leanne. How you going, Donna? Have you got anything for me, please?" Okay, I'm going to pull you a card, honey, and the snake card has come out for you. All right. This is about shedding your skin, preparing to heal and transform. You're always evolving. So look at the changes that you're going through. I actually feel this year is going to bring a lot of shifts for you in positive ways. But once again, you need to choose you. Bring that focus back into you. Okay. So wishing you all the best. Uh I need a spirit pray for me to get money. Focus on the money coming in rather than what you haven't got. If you missed, Hannah, what I said earlier, just go back and watch that. All right, we can manifest it. Okay, Ruthie, you are very welcome. Michelle is saying hi. Oh, hello. Hey, honey. How you going? I hope you've had a lovely Christmas break. Jax, Happy New Year. Can I have a card? Thank you. Certainly you can. Oh, I like this one. The third eye, honey, is what has come out for you. Trust your intuition and acknowledge the guided words that come within the knowing without knowing. Now, honey, for you, Jax, I actually feel that you've been aware of your intuition for a while. You question it, you make excuses for it. You need to sit more in it and trust it at the moment because it is going to continue to evolve this year. Okay. All right. So, Michaela, you are very welcome, beautiful soul. Um, okay. All right. So, just going back, Belinda, you are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. All right. Helen, you are very welcome. And Michelle's given us all the beautiful hearts and stars there. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. All right. Well, we are just on out of time. I think I'll put that one up. Um, Okay, mum is there. Hey, mum. All right. I wasn't sure if you would be listening in tonight or not. All right. So we've got lots and lots of people still asking for cards. Diane says, I think I have been focusing on me weight loss and don't know what to do about career. That will come in time, honey. You will. I want to say you're going to have an aha moment, or that will fall into place. I don't know yet about my female sister thing as yet. We'll have to work on that. Many thanks. You are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Hey Viv, how you going, honey? Do you see anything from me? Lovely. Okay, that's a fairly general one. Oh, okay. You need to release the past, is what I get. So, what is it that you're holding on to that stops you from moving forward in the way that you want to? So, I want to say, reflect, look on the journey that you have traveled, acknowledge what has come up, give gratitude for it, and release it back to the universe, and things will flow. Okay. Our Ella is here. Hey, honey. Thank you. Um, okay. Let me All right, Ash, I don't think I've said hi to. Tina, you are very welcome. You had back pain. No wonder I needed to stretch and do all that as well. Okay. Okay, so we've got a second scammer there as well, asking people if they're interested in psychic readings. They can bugger off. Please don't answer them. They are scammers. They hack your page. They get your credit card details. They take money left, right, and center. There's so much they do. And obviously, like I said before, they don't have very good morals for jumping on other people's pages like this as well. All right. So the things are just starting to get lost in their comments now. So I've pulled a card as a general reading for those people. I like that. Scammers go away. Please putting it nicely. You did put it very nicely, honey. I wouldn't have probably been as reframed as what you have. Reading my mind with different words are lovely and lives and don't want to stuff it up for everybody else. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. So, I have pulled a card for everybody that I haven't got to. So many people have asked for cards and readings. Now, this is a general card for you, and if it resonates with it, please do take it as yours. And it's funny because I just said to the last person about letting go of the past and making room, sort of thing. The lock and key has come up for you all. It says, release your fears, unlock your inner power and strengths. So by letting go of those fears, those things that hold you back, same thing, let go of the past. Look at what comes up. And when you do that, you will find you will move forward quite quickly and make room for what needs to come through this year. This year has an exciting feel to it, as much as it feels like it's been off to a crappy start for most of us. It will, I promise, get better. Okay. Now, don't forget, if you want to get yourself a deck of our inner soul guidance cards, we are on limited stock at the moment, as this print is about to run out, and we will be doing a new print, which could take 3 or 4 months to get it done, because of the holdups, and get it freighted over as well. So jump in, get those while you can, innersoulguidance.com, .au or leannewinston.com. Find the Inner Soul link up there. If you would like to book a reading with me, I have opened my calendar back up. I'm not sure how I'm going to base a lot of the readings this year, whether I will stay on restricted time as I have been, or open it completely. But at the moment, for the next couple of weeks, things are quite open. If you want to jump in and get yourself a reading, go to leannewinston.com/services. You will see my different types of readings there, my availability, and you will pay for it as you make your booking. I am not doing face-to-face readings at the moment. I am going to continue that, not doing them for a little while yet, and that will be up for review probably around March. It may be something I don't go back to, depending on which direction I'm heading moving forward in this next short time. I told you, Mum would say it. Gotta love my mum. Thanks, Mum. I love it. All right, beautiful souls. Thank you. You're working on it. Wonderful, Donna. All right. Thank you. Leanne's mum. I love it. Um, Thank you, everybody, for all the beautiful messages. Thank you for joining in. This is our year to shine through. And just remember to give yourself permission to choose you and focus on you at the same time. And Terry is saying, it's all right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, honey. All right. Much love to everybody. Stay safe, and be the best version of yourself. Much love. Bye for now.